This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I did want to come and talk to you guys about the brand new Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette. So this palette was pretty much designed to be your travel palette. It comes with 21 shades that you can wear every day. The shades are of all different colors. You have transition shades, you have matte shades, you have shimmer shades.
A few moments later.
So you have brow bone shades, you have blues, you have purples, etc, etc. This is supposed to be your go-to palette. It comes in this beautiful, like, sleek packaging. It's just cardboard. Honestly, I will probably get rid of it. But what I love about the palette is the actual palette packaging. It has pictures from all over the world on not only the front, but as well as the back. So I actually love the way this palette inspires me to travel, like get up and do something. So I'm actually going to open up the palette for you. It did come with the protector, but I lost it because I needed to use the mirror. It does come with this huge mirror right here for you guys. And this is also another palette that folds backwards, so you can use it, the mirror on its own. And these are the shadows. These shadows are so freaking pretty. It's just like when I saw this palette, I was just inspired to do something with it. I'm going to swatch the 3 rows. I'm going to insert them now. Okay, so now that you've seen the swatches, let's start in on this eye look. I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit closer, you know, as per usual. If my lips look a little bit off, it is because I did a lip swatch video, which I will link in the cards above. I know that I have concealer on my lids already, but I am going to go ahead and use the Urban Decay primer potion on my eyelid. That way we make sure these colors really come through and pop. Okay, so to set that primer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Riff, which is this color right here, that color right here, and that's what I'm going to use to set that Urban Decay primer. So I'm going to place that all over my lid. This is also going to act as our transition color because it's actually turning out to be a great transition color. Okay, so that is Riff all over the lid. Now with the same M441 brush, I am going to go ahead and take Baja, which is this beautiful orangey color right here, and I'm going to place that in my crease. That is pigmented and pretty. With that, or right under that Baja, I'm going to go ahead and take this matte berry color in Hell Ride, and I'm going to place that right under Baja. I'm just going to do it in a windshield wiper motion. And then I'm going to blend it a little bit up higher into Baja. Now going back, I'm going to try to bring some more of that Baja back in, and I'm just going to go right above it just to blend those colors together. That is pretty, and these are pigmented as hell. Okay, and now on the outer V, I'm gonna go ahead and take Punk, which is this color right here. You alright, bro? And these colors are blending out very nicely with each other. Now with just a regular blending brush with nothing on it, I'm just going to blend everything together. Okay. So now that that is all blended out the way that I wanted it to be.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
Now that that's all blended out the way that I want it to be, I'm gonna go ahead and do like a, I think I'm gonna do like a half cut crease.
One more night, I'll be by your side. Just stay, just stay. Let's not pretend.
Okay, so now the crease is cut and we're going to go ahead and take Big Sky. Yeah, we're going to put Big Sky, which is this light blue right here. And we're going to put that in the inner corner of that crease.
We found a way again. We found a way.
Only to about that much. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. That is pretty. Okay, so we have Big Sky on. And now we're going to go ahead and take Stranded. Yeah, I'm going to take Stranded. And I'm going to pop that on the inner corner. Yup, yup, yup. Okay, so now we are also going to go ahead and take Guilt Trip, which is this purple, the shimmery purple right here. And I'm going to place that towards, in the middle of that half cut crease.
But not today. Just stay.
Now I want y'all to keep in mind that this is without spraying my brush. So let me see if it makes any difference after I spray my brush with Guilt Trip. And now we are going to go ahead on another packer brush. I want to take Wild Heart and I'm going to place that on the outside. Now I'm going to go in between the colors and kind of make sure they all blend together. Okay, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead, apply liner and mascara, and then we'll be right back. I'm also going to add, well, we'll be right back with what I'm going to add under the under eye. So I'm back. I have a little bit of mascara on because I didn't really want, I decided to go against lashes, but I have my wings.
My mama said that my wings don't have to match because it's just like you and your sister.
And now we're going to go ahead and put something on the lower lash line. On the lower lash line, I think I want to use Radio and some Wanderlust. So this one is Radio and that one's Wanderlust, and I think I'm going to put those on my lower, I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. So I'm gonna start with Wanderlust in the center, and I'm actually gonna bring that Stranded out as well. Okay, so I have an idea of what I'm gonna do for a lippy. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Volume 1 lip palette and create some type of ombre. And then I'll be right back with my final thoughts on the palette. Okay, so I'm back for my final thoughts on the palettes, and let's just talk about it. So this palette, first of all, we used, I'm about to count how many eyeshadows we used on my eyes today. We used 9 out of the 21 eyeshadows on my eye look that I have today, which I'm in love with. I'm actually filming this on the 28th of June, so technically it's still Pride Month. So I have a colorful look for you guys. Let's talk about the palette. So this is what the palette looks like after I've used it. To be honest, I love everything about this palette. I like how the colors showed up. I liked how they blended well together, and even though I used like warm colors and cool colors, it still came together to give a really nice look. What drew me to the palette in the beginning was the color story. So I have a thing about aesthetics, and this is just aesthetically appealing to look at. You have your warm colors, you have your neutral colors up there, you have warm colors, and then you kind of transition into your more cooler tones, which I really like. And then I was actually watching a tutorial on this palette, and they said like the possibilities are endless, and this is why it looks aesthetically appealing, because each 7 of these rows right here, the colors can go together. So the 7 columns, the colors can go together. Like Breakaway, Hellride, and Wild Heart are supposed to go together. Stranded, Baja, and Punk, Blaze, Accelerate, and Double Life, Weekender, Guilt Trip, and Jet. There'll probably be a beautiful smoky eye, which I'll try it. Still Shot, Ignite, and Drift, Rift, Smog, and Radio. This would also be a nice color. A nice eye look too. And then Good Is Gone, Wanderlust, and Big Sky all go together. Then I kind of, on my own, I broke it down into little palettes. I was just like, this is a cute warm palette. This is a nice palette with a pop of color. This is a beautiful palette that goes together. So the colors in here are meant to go with one another. And when you look at it, you're like inspired to do. Now, personally, this look wasn't supposed to go this far today, but here we are. And there are still a bunch of colors that I would absolutely love to use out of this palette. So would I recommend this palette? Yes, I would. If you have a palette with other colors, with the colors that are in here, personally, because this is my first Urban Decay video and the first time I'm technically using these palettes, I would still say get this palette, because it's like, it's lightweight but then it's heavy at the same time. Like, it feels like quality is great, but then it's also lightweight as well, so you can kind of like stick it and go. You wouldn't have to go into another palette. There's literally something in here for everybody. It literally lives up to what it's saying. So I definitely wanted to get this review out for you guys since it did come out last week. It is available in Ulta and Sephora as well. So make sure you go and get this. If you're on the market for a colorful palette, and some of the newer palettes may be a little bit too much for you to take on right now, I would definitely go ahead and get this palette as well. People are saying that there are dupes for these palettes, such as like the Makeup Shayla. Yeah, Makeup Shayla and ColourPop collaboration. Well, I don't have that. And then they also said one of the Huda Beauty palettes remind them of this. I don't have a Huda Beauty palette either, so I guess this is what I've got. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope to see you guys in the next video. I've got a couple of things coming up for you guys, so stay tuned. Just bear with me, stay tuned. I got a couple story times and everything is just, I'm just so excited to watch the channel. I'm really working on uploading at least once a week so you guys can get content from me, because y'all like me. Y'all really, really like me. So thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Again, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure your notifications are turned on, because you don't want to miss this dope ass shit. You don't want to miss this dopeness. Like, turn on the notifications. It takes a second. You can get a "What's up, big head" text every day, but you can't turn on my notifications. You may as well just go ahead, click the button. It's right next to the subscribe button. You may as well click it, hit both of them while you at it. All right, thank you guys.